Alrighty, hey guys, good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and do the week ahead reading for you guys for this coming week. What do you guys need to know? So we're just going to do a general reading, whatever comes out, and what do you guys need to know or look out for the week. So I will get, usual oracle decks and all of that and just kind of see whatever comes out. What do you guys need to know at this time or be aware of? Good morning, everybody. One second. Good morning, T-Rose, Kitty Cat, Janet. Good morning, Danielle. Hey, Wendy. So we're just going to do all signs, Aries to Pisces. I'll probably do a collective at the end too, since I don't have to go into work till later today. So I'll have more time for that. And then also with personal readings, if you guys booked a reading, it will be sent to you by today or by later tonight. I just wanted a kind of a day off yesterday. No, nothing personal. I just wanted kind of a day to keep to myself and just not really do anything else. Just a nice lazy day. So that's why I didn't go on here yesterday and I didn't do any personal readings. I just kind of needed that day of like recharge. So, hey, Tamika. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you guys for being here. And we're going to go ahead and get started. You guys can watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus cross watch. All right, let's see what comes through. All right, 141, Aries. Hey, Christina. Hey, Karen. All right, let's see. What do you guys need to know this week? What's going on? Okay, the sun. So that looks positive. Ace of Cups in reverse. A lot of you are focused on yourself this week. Self-love, taking care of you, making sure that you're fulfilled. Okay, there could be some union coming in to some kind of reconnection. Okay, somebody that it wasn't divine timing. So maybe it wasn't good timing with you and this person. Maybe you guys have been in some kind of separation. They could be born in March or you could be. This looks like somebody you've been wishing for. So someone you're wishing for is coming back. They could be born in October, okay? Or something happened in October. And then we got July as well. So timing could be October, July. This could be their birthdays. Hey, Katie, good morning. Let's see. Yeah, some of you could be a Leo. They could be a July Leo for some of you. So why the sun here for Aries? The Tower in reverse. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and the Strength. Okay, yeah, some of you could be dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio. So definitely could be their birthdays or birthday season. It looks like somebody wants to apologize to you and come back, try to reconcile things is what I'm seeing. So a lot of you this week, there's going to be maybe an unexpected message or you've been waiting to hear from this person, but they've never came forward. I do see somebody doing this. Some kind of union. Okay, Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, the Temperance, the 10 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. There was some kind of painful ending with you and this person. Yeah, someone from the past. 6 of Cups reversed. So I feel like, maybe you're expecting some kind of message. Never knew when it was going to happen. I feel like this is the week of that happening. Now it's divine timing. Now you guys are trying to work things out. Hey, Elaine. Hey, Kendra. What are their intentions? Okay, well, if you guys were in some kind of partnership, they want to come back together and heal things. Yeah, it could be a Cancer. I got the Chariot reverse, Justice reverse, Knight of Cups. So this person wants to try to fix a relationship, a dynamic with you, and just kind of see if you guys can go from there, if you guys can come back together and agree. Some of you, this could have been a serious relationship, could have been a separation. Hey, Rebecca, I can't say it. Reba Tiddle. Sorry, I'm terrible at pronouncing things. All right, let's see. I got the song Rumors by Lizzo. All the rumors are true. What you heard, that's true. Okay. So maybe there's rumors or something getting in the way between you guys. I got the song Cleaning Out My Closet by Eminem. And then we got Less Than Zero, The Weeknd. I'd wear your heart like a symbol. Okay. So yeah, maybe someone's cleaning out their closet. Someone's being honest. The skeleton's out of their closet. I don't know. All right, your advice. Your dreams need a practical plan. Show the world the real you. So needing to have a practical approach to the situation. Okay, with Scorpio in the second house. Okay, so is this something practical? Is this something long-term we should get involved into? Are we wanting the same thing? That's kind of your advice here. It's like, is this something that is tangible? Is this relationship something that we can fix? Okay, Pluto. So I do see a transformation, you guys trying to get back together, but needing to make sure, is it right timing? Is it, tangible? Hey, Brandy. All right. So you guys could be dealing with a Leo, Libra, Cancer, okay, Sag, Virgo, Leo, and Scorpio. All right, let's go ahead and do Taurus at 6:15. All right, Taurus, what's going on? All right, the Chariot reversed, the Hermit in reverse. Some of you could be feeling there's some kind of delay or something's unpredictable. You guys could be dealing with a Cancer or a Virgo. Yeah, there's something being hidden. Okay, we got the shadow side with the moon here and apology. And the truth in reverse. Either you feel like somebody owes you an explanation, okay, some kind of apology, or you're questioning if that's going to happen. Okay. Somebody could be leaving your life. Like it's somebody exiting your life here. And wondering if you're ever going to get that true apology or an explanation. Okay. This could be a friend of yours. I just saw a close friend. So some of you Taurus, it could be a friend, could be, somebody in your life. Wondering if you're ever going to fully get some kind of apology. Maybe ask why they left your life. Why the Chariot reverse, the Hermit reverse? Ace of Cups in reverse. The Tower in reverse. 3 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I think you guys were expecting some kind of apology by now from somebody. Somebody hurt you. And you're wondering if they're ever going to come back and apologize, if they're ever going to make things right with you. It's somebody that left your life. So I don't know if it was like an actual breakup, like with you and someone, or it was like a friend situation. It just feels very unexpected and you don't know what's going to happen next. Yeah, somebody just stopped giving to you, left your life. 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups in reverse. You're still holding on to the situation, feeling like there's some kind of rebirth, or you guys could have one. You guys could get back together or be in each other's lives. I think a lot of you Taurus are like so hurt by the situation because at one point it was somebody that you really cared about and then they just exited. They just stopped giving to you. They came out of your life. Yeah, Lovers in reversed. 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords reversed, and the Star. I think there's bigger and better things for you. There's other things that are going to happen that are better. But this feels very painful with the 3 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. It's almost like somebody betrayed you that you didn't think would. Okay. And ever wondering, are they going to fully apologize? So what can you expect? Okay. But you're getting some kind of clarity. A lot of you are getting some kind of apology from this person. They are coming forward. It could definitely be another female for some of you. So it could be a friend, could be a friendship that ended badly. You felt betrayed by them. You felt they didn't care about you. Could be a Cancer or a water sign, the Queen of Cups. So I am seeing some kind of apology, this person wanting to get back into your life. But yeah. Hey guys, hey Sarath, hey Angel Eyes. So, but then it's almost like, I don't know if I can trust this person again because of how they ended things. So for a lot of you, this could definitely be a friendship, somebody you cared about deeply that left your life. I do see some kind of apology, some kind of, sincere, understanding of how you're feeling. But I don't know if you're going to let this person back in. So let's see. song that we got is ABBA, The Winner Takes It All. The game is on again, a lover or a friend. So maybe you guys had something romantic. If not, you just felt like you were in competition. Maybe you feel like they chose a lover over you. They chose a relationship over you, a marriage, feeling like you were just not important. Yeah, work through your fears, and you and your loved ones are safe. So I think you have a fear of letting this person back in after them treating you. Yeah, 5th house. It's like you still have fun when you think of this person, or you still think of the good days you guys had. But then it's an energy of, can we really learn from this? Is anything going to change? Okay. It feels to me, Taurus, is a friend of yours, where maybe they chose a relationship over you, or they just chose something else over you, betrayed you. And this person's going to come back into your life this week. So it's weird about all these like people coming back and resurfacing, probably because we are starting Mercury retrograde. And then we got a new moon in Aquarius on the 17th, I think is when it is. So maybe that's what it is. But I think you guys are afraid of letting them back in because of just feeling like they just left your life unexpectedly, and, you know, you just didn't really get the closure you needed. So some of you, it's a Cancer, it's a Virgo. Okay, Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Hey, Anna. All right, let's go ahead and do Gemini, guys. 11:44. I just feel like all these readings are kind of piggybacking off each other. Let's see. What's going on with Gemini this week? You're welcome, T-Rose. The Death. Okay, the Temperance in reversed. There could be something you're wanting to let go of, feeling like it's disturbing your peace, or it's not equal. Yeah, there's something that you're no longer accepting. So I don't know if it's a behavior, if it's a person, there, you know, yeah, there's somebody that it's just like you're done letting this person back in. Some of you are closing out a relationship or closing something out, not liking how you're being treated. It could be a relationship. I got a dark man here. So they could have dark hair, be dark skinned, but it's a man. So you guys could be ending a relationship with a man. Could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Could be a cusper. Okay. Could be a family situation, or your family's telling you to do this. So let's see. Yeah, some of you, like your family's telling you maybe you should get out of this relationship, this connection, because I feel like it's not equal. There's a lack of balance here. Why the Death? Why do you need to release them? Yeah, for a lot of you, your family. Okay, 10 of Pentacles reverse. It's saying like maybe they're not included or not welcomed. 8 of Swords reverse. Knight of Cups reverse. And the 10 of Wands. That it's becoming burdensome. Okay, it's becoming burdensome. And I feel with the Queen of Cups, Lovers in reverse, they're not matching your energy. Okay. And that's why I think your family is aware of what you're going through and feeling like you need to get out of the situation. You need to stop being open to it. Yeah, Lovers in reversed. The Queen of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups reversed. Because it feels like your energy is not being matched, is what I'm getting off this. Your energy is not being matched. And this person keeps coming in and out of your life when they feel like it. And it's just causing a lot of confusion. And it's saying this week you are very powerful and you can make the decision for yourself that you need to. Why dark man here? Yeah, they keep playing games with you, coming in and out of your life, you know, acting like they're working things out, getting your attention, but then they leave you disappointed. 5 of Cups. So I think they come around like for a good time, not a long time. It's kind of the energy I'm getting off this. And you truly see this person as your end-all be-all, somebody you want a future with. Feels to me with the 10 of Pentacles reversed, you guys are not matching energy. So maybe they're not on the same page. Maybe you have these high expectations for what they cannot match. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing this week. It looks like their intention is just to ghost you or just keep playing games with you. And I think a lot of you are just tired of it. And it could be that you're getting your family involved and seeing, you know, what the outcome should be. So let's see. The song I got is Your House by Alanis Morissette. If I danced in your shower, would you forgive me? If I laid in your bed, would you forgive me? Okay, Weak by Somber. You won't find someone who loves you like I do. And then Deep Wounds, Polo G. 1 minute life was so hard, should have me losing faith. So some of you feel like you're losing faith, feel like, kind of hopeless in this situation, that things are going to get better. So let's see. Balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces, and a personal issue reaches a resolution. I think if this person's not good for your emotional and mental health, you're needing to release them. And I know it's hard, but it feels like they've been kind of keeping you as a puppet, and this is definitely something that you're needing to make a decision on, because I feel like you have more power and control over this than you think you do. Yeah, 12th house, full letting go, shedding. We just are ending the year of the snake. That could be why. Maybe this was some kind of life lesson or a person that you had to kind of deal with for a while. But I feel with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this could have definitely been a lesson. And it's saying like you're needing, Pluto, needing to transform, needing to remove this person. This definitely feels, Gemini, to me like somebody that they don't really have the best intentions. You're quite aware of that. And I think you're needing to shed and release this person. Okay. You guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay. Could definitely be a water sign or a fire sign. I have Gemini. I have Pisces. See you later, T-Rose. All right, Cancer at 16:57. All right, what's going on with Cancer this week? I forget, when do we shed the horse year? Is it already shedding, or are we going on to the new year? I forget. I know it's sometime this month. It's sometime in February, but I've noticed like a lot of change already as we're ending that snake year. So 5 of Swords reversed, 8 of Wands reversed. Okay, you guys could feel like some kind of opportunity is blocked. Like there's a chance you don't have. You're feeling a lack of trust in divine timing. You're needing some kind of assistance, okay, from a spirit guide here. So you guys could be, going to see tarot readings or getting something done. You guys feel blocked in some kind of success. Oh, thank you, Wendy. I couldn't remember if it was January or February. Okay, younger woman in wealth. Okay, well, you guys could feel like there's energetically somebody blocking you of your success. You guys could be younger. If not, you feel like there's a younger woman in the way of something here. And you're having a lack of faith when it comes to divine timing. So why 5 of Swords reversed, 8 of Wands reversed? This is an energy of feeling blocked. Yeah, Queen of Cups. The Lovers in reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, I'm not trying to get like in a negative situation. Some of you feel like there's a third party. And I feel like I got this in your reading like last week. Well, there's somebody getting in the way between you and somebody else. And it could be another woman for some of you. There's some kind of blockage, like something's not moving forward or progressing because of a third party. Because it looks like somebody you're wanting to get back with, you're wanting to reconnect, but there's either blocked communication because of a third party, like they're in another relationship, or it's just you feel like there's somebody that's like in competition with you or something. You're welcome, Anna. And basically the snake here is all about like learning, transformation, shedding. So once we get rid of this year and we go on to the next year, the horse, we will see a lot of change in our life for the better, I feel. Divine time. Yeah, there's a third party. Yeah, you feel like something is delayed. And now you're wondering with the Tower here, am I ever going to fully get this person? Because of some third party, nothing's changing. So Cancer, I feel like you guys are in some kind of third party where, you want to be with somebody, but somebody's getting in the way. Yep, Queen of Swords. Could be an air sign. The Sun in reverse, 7 of Wands reverse, World in reverse. Basically what I feel like this week is you're asking yourself, is this even worth trying to get back into? Is this something that I should even want to get, involved in? Should I consider this person is what I'm feeling? I think a lot of you are upset that you can't have somebody that you want, but it's because of a third party where there's another female involved or something like that. And it looks like this week you're kind of just reminiscing on somebody, thinking about them, wanting to talk to them, but either feeling blocked energetically or physically. Oh, hey, pretty pink eyes. Hey, Farah. Hey, Leo, babe. What can you expect from the situation, Cancer? You're just feeling left out. You're feeling like you're not chosen. But okay. I feel like something's going to happen where you least expect it. Where you're in this energy of this 5 of Pentacles, but then Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the Fool. Some of you are going to get unexpected communication. Or it's just like it's going to change, like a change in the air. It's kind of what I feel like here. The 4 of Swords reverse. It's like up in the air, something changes, or it's like on a whim, So I feel like this week, something's going to kind of, happen that throws you off guard. So let's see. What song we have for Cancer this week? Void by The Neighborhood. Started with a little bit. Now I don't know how to quit. So maybe reminiscing on somebody, thinking about them. Maybe you didn't mean to. Maybe you're just thinking about a moment or, something with them that happened. And then you're getting deep into your feelings. And that's what it feels like. Some of you, it's like you're heavily just like upset about the situation. You just think about a conversation or you think about a memory. And then all of a sudden more happens. Is what it feels like. Hey, Scotty. Hey, Mayrose. Luck is on your side. When pursuing this person, I feel. Look at the bigger picture. Wow. Some of you, it's a Sagittarius. But there's good luck coming in here. And it could be because of horse year. Jupiter and Pisces. I think there is slow movement here. Okay. I think you are connecting to this person again energetically. And then in the physical, it's going to take place. Yeah, there's going to be conversation. Some of you are manifesting a conversation because you're thinking of them or trying to connect to them by maybe a memory or a song or something like that. And then in the physical, it's actually going to transpire. So it looks like in the 5D, you guys are thinking about them telepathically. And then in the 3D, it actually happens this week. Some of you, it's a Pisces or a Sag. Okay, but I do see communication coming. And it looks like it's an emotional conversation is what I'm getting here. For a lot of you, this could be a new person. It could be a past person is kind of what I'm feeling with the 6 of Cups. It feels like somebody you're either blocked from or no contact with. So it could be a Sagittarius. Could be a Leo, a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Gemini, or Aries. All right, let's go ahead to Leo at 2311. Good morning, Chelsea. Ooh, I just saw the 3 of Cups. You guys could be celebrating something. You're welcome, Brandy. Okay, High Priestess in reverse, 8 of Pentacles. You guys, yeah, there's something you guys could be celebrating when it comes to a job. You're making some kind of clear decision. Maybe you were ignoring your intuition and you're finally seeing something for what it is. Because it looks like it's your hard work paying off. Yeah, feminine energy. So you're in your divine feminine. Some of you are questioning the timing of something. Or how much longer you're going to, invest. This looks like it's a work-related situation. Yeah, something's slowly moving with the Taurus. And the Star. Damn, this looks really good. So even though it's been slow moving, even though something's been kind of taking a while to get off the ground, there's some success coming in here with the Star. And you're listening to your intuition. Some of you, you're very spiritual. Okay. And maybe you're doubting divine timing because it's taken so long to get off the ground. Okay. Some of you started something in December. Or from December, you've started to see like a progress or change in whatever this is. But I think a part of you is like not wanting to listen to your intuition or just telling yourself something wasn't going to work out. Aw. I'm glad you got on too, Chelsea. Why the High Priestess reverse, 8 of Pentacles? 3 of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Wands, the World, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun in reverse and the Knight of Wands, High Priestess. Yep. Look, you're taking off. So you're listening to your intuition. Now, some of you could have felt like you were listening to advice that you shouldn't have taken. So there could have been people that you were asking their, approval, or you wanted some kind of, some kind of help with something, and feeling like they weren't giving you good advice, or feeling like, you know what, I'm better off on my own. I'm better off doing this by myself. And that's what it feels like. You're listening to your intuition, definitely, with the High Priestess, and feeling called to basically not give up on something and continue pouring in. So putting into a job, career, but maybe you're listening, like I said, to other people's advice, or getting negative criticism or something like that. Yeah, some of you guys could have felt like, where you're currently at, this is just not serving me. Okay. Just not serving me. I think for some of you, you're realizing like management, the job you work at, is just not serving you. You don't really know if you see any more investment or time giving to this. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or another Leo, because I got the Emperor in reverse, Strength in reverse, Seven of Cups reverse, Seven of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, you don't see yourself in a future here. Okay. I feel like you're going towards another opportunity. In regards to money, career, I do see something about you getting good news here with the Star. Yeah, because you've been working. Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Chariot. And I think at one point, a part of you was wanting to give up, is what I'm seeing. I think a part of you wanted to give up because you weren't seeing any kind of progress, okay, or any kind of success, achievement. I'm seeing here with the Knight of Pentacles, it's taken a while. It's slow moving. It's slowly getting off the ground. But whatever you end up getting out of this, you're going to be really blessed and happy and feeling like, wow, I'm glad I didn't give up, or I'm glad I didn't let the negative thinking take over. Okay. And that's kind of how I felt like when I started this channel. I actually almost deleted it. Actually, like after a month or two, I was just getting kind of bored of posting videos and not seeing any kind of movement, not seeing any kind of audience. Because I used to get like no likes at all. So I would just sit in my kitchen and film, and then nobody was even liking the video. I'd get like 5 likes, and there came a time where I was like, I don't know if I want to continue doing this. It's interfering with my job. It's, I'm not getting any kind of credit from this. It's like I'm days that I'm off, it was focused on this. Okay. But now my energy's turned around. Now I see, the benefits. I see how it's helping other people. It's helping me. But I think that's kind of what's going on. Maybe you guys felt like you were wasting time on something, not knowing if that was the best opportunity for you. Hey, Hot Springs, good morning. Hey, Lauren. So this looks like a love, not a love reading. This looks like a work reading. Basically, you're feeling called not to give up and to keep going, keep pushing forward. Okay, now I'm getting in my head from Finding Dory, the movie where she's like, just keep swimming. So I don't know what that's about. Some of you just have to keep swimming. You just have to keep going. I got the song Mockingbird by Eminem. So mockingbirds could be significant. Maybe you guys like birds. Maybe you guys are going to be getting some kind of news. Maybe one day we'll wake up and this will all just be a dream. Maybe that's what you were telling yourself. For some of you, Leo, you were telling yourself, oh, it's just a dream. This isn't going to actually happen. Or I'm just thinking of what my life could be, but it's not actually going to happen. Okay. And then I feel like you're getting signs with Mockingbird that this is actually for you. This is actually meant to be your life. Some of you could have felt like you're intimidated or just felt kind of embarrassed. Don't overthink when you could be loving me. Title track by Machine Gun Kelly. The ones who gas you up only come around when the flame's on. I feel like if people did, that's even telling me, if people weren't happy for you with your achievements, and people only come around when it's like benefiting them or when you finally have the success, I wouldn't let them in. I wouldn't let this person be in your life, or people, because I can feel like with the Three of Cups in reverse, there's people that don't really agree with you or didn't agree on your decision. They didn't agree with what you were doing, or they just don't believe in you, or they just didn't really see the progress or the success like you. And I wouldn't let those people have some kind of partnership or some kind of being including in your life. I wouldn't include them in the new future coming in if they're not going to be there for you at your lowest, or when you felt like you weren't really achieving what you wanted to achieve. I wouldn't let these people just like finally come around when you're getting famous, or you're finally getting known for something. So look at the bigger picture, Sagittarius. And on the bottom, what do you need to release? So you're being called to release something. I think a lot of you, it's self-doubt, it's fear. Okay, fixed. So needing to have a fixed mindset, needing to stay strong, needing to keep showing up for yourself, maybe when you don't feel like it. With Earth here in 10th house, yep, it's going to be beneficial. And then Aries. So I think it's really good. I think what's going on here is, there's days where you wanted to give up with the strength in reverse. You wanted to give up. You didn't want to keep going, but I feel like you are, because you see the end goal, 10 of Pentacles and Earth. You see a reputation here. You see long lasting. You see this as an investment. And I think that's why I would look at the bigger picture, why you're not giving up. You see what you could get out of this situation. You can see an end goal. For a lot of you, it's a dream or it's just a fantasy. But if you keep going, you can actually make something of your life. So this is really inspirational. This is very positive. This is a reading that even at your lowest, or you felt like you weren't strong enough, you wanted to just give up, that I wouldn't, because this is, where you're at. And this kind of feels like, to me, this feels like it resonates with me about school a little bit. Just because I've been kind of hard on myself and feeling like, well, I don't know when I'm going to end up seeing the improvements, but needing to not talk down to yourself, not be, thinking that you can't achieve it, because you can. So this was a really good reading. I think it's moving really slow for you with the turtle here, or tortoise. But you're going to see the investment, Knight of Pentacles. So Pisces, Cancer, you guys could have Earth in your chart. Leo, Aries, Sag, Leo. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do Virgo. 3153. Oh, thank you, Kitty. I appreciate it. Just sometimes I feel kind of hard on myself. Like I might have to end up dropping one of my classes and making the decision to. I've been wanting to for about a week or two now, but I think I might have to, because it's affecting my other classes. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's like trying to do what's best for me, but also for my career. You got the Chariot reversed. Okay, 4 of Pentacles in reversed. You can feel like you're losing hope on something, or something that's kind of out of reach. Okay, Ace of Wands in reversed. Third eye, clarity. Why am I getting like your peripheral vision? Some of you could feel like something is out of your vision or out of your mind, or it's just something's not going the way you expected. Like your grasp, like having a lack of something, like a lack of grasp on something here. Torch. Maybe you feel like the passion's burning out with someone, or like you have interest or desire for them, but also feeling like, I don't really know if this is what's best for me. I'm also getting this in a spiritual way, because it says spiritual development. Maybe you feel like there's something with your third eye that you need to release or let go of, or someone. Yeah, the axe. You could feel like there's somebody working against you, Virgo, or it's just not a good situation. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for reassuring me, Heather and Katie. Okay, I feel like there's something you've been trying to make work, but it's just not working out, Virgo. I don't know if it's a job, if it's a person. You just feel like a situation is draining you. And like your intuition is telling you, like, there's no point putting into this anymore. Or every time I try to invest in this, it backfires, or it just doesn't go as planned. It feels like, yeah, like something doesn't go as planned. It doesn't work out. It's telling you to leave a situation that has already been done for a while, or has already not really served a purpose. So I don't know if it's a job for some of you. It could be a relationship. It just feels like it's not for your spiritual development. It's not something that you need to hold on to anymore. You need to let this go. I feel it feels like it's weighing you down. It's like an anchor. Okay. Because like with this in reversed, it looks like she's just sitting there floating, like she's being weighed down by water. So you guys could feel like you're being weighed down by something, and it's time to let it go. Page of Wands, the Magician in reverse, 10 of Pentacles reverse, 4 of Wands reversed. I think it's been done for a while. I think the situation, you've come to realize it's actually draining me. It's not helping me. It's actually hindering my life. Some of you, it's a relationship, it's a job. You just realize something is for not you anymore. Like maybe you've outgrown whatever this is. Let's say it's a friendship. Let's say it's a job. You just feel like for your own spiritual welfare with the torch here, it's actually doing more harm being involved in it than not being involved. Okay. Like if you were to look back and think, okay, well, having this person in my life or not having them, I actually feel happier than you know what I mean? Than having them. Why the torch? So you're having this realization. Yeah, Page of Cups. The Eight of Cups, you have to leave. The Hierophant, the Knight of Cups reverse. Maybe you and somebody are not on the same page. Maybe you guys don't want the same relationship, don't want the same thing. It's actually causing more damage staying in it than it is leaving. Okay? And I think you deep down care for them. I think you do have love. You do care for this person. But at the end of the day, you got to look after yourself. And if you feel like it's weighing you down and you feel kind of lifeless, because I feel like with that card, she's just floating in the water, like she's lifeless. And if that's how you feel in this situation, is like you're lifeless, you feel there's nothing left of you, that's not good. Okay, what can you expect from this situation? Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, Nine of Wands reverse, and the Four of Cups reverse. Feeling like you're doing everything you can, being hard on yourself, feeling like, well, why do I keep trying if nothing's getting anywhere? Feeling more disappointment than happiness is basically what you're getting in the situation, okay? You're feeling more disappointed. You're feeling more at wit's end. Like you're like not as happy as you could be with life because you're continuing to fight or prove something in this relationship. And this feels for some of you, it could be a marriage, could be a partnership. I just feel like it's causing you more weight. Okay, you feel weighed down. Could be a fire sign you're dealing with. Could be a Gemini. Let's see. I got this on Ocean Eyes. So it's kind of ironic. The person was floating in the water and now I got Ocean Eyes. Billie Eilish. I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Matilda, Harry Styles. I know that you feel like a piece of you's dead inside. Yikes. So maybe this person knows you're struggling, or they know that like staying in this relationship is just doing more harm than it is good. A part of you's dead inside. It's time to take action, and communication's key. Yeah, you can't go on like this. And with new moon energies twice, you know, that's what I'm seeing here. With the new moon twice, like that, something's gonna have to change. And like I said, we have the new moon in Aquarius. It's new moon eclipse. I think there's a conversation that you need to have with this individual. Okay, yeah, because nothing's set in stone. Nothing is in it. Everything's up in the air. Nothing is like, you know, not long term. There's no idea of what's going on. Yeah, 12th house. I think for yourself, you might need to let go. Okay, because nothing is set in stone, nothing is changing. And this is like a more of an emotional situation for you. So I feel like for a lot of you, Virgo, this is about a relationship. And it's almost causing more harm being in it still or giving to the situation than not giving to it at all. Some of you are still holding on to this person because of comfort, or you have history with them, you've known them for a while, or they just feel familiar, they feel comfortable, because I saw the South Node and Venus. So you're kind of holding on to this person out of comfort, not wanting to let them go, but I think you're kind of needing to let them go. And you are, yeah, you're getting inspiration here, okay, about letting go of this person or needing to just shed because for your own spiritual development. Maybe it's hindering you holding on to this energy or this person. It's keeping you stuck. Could be a Cancer. Pisces, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Hey, Mitzi, good morning. All right, let's go ahead to Libra. 3917. Hey, Tess, good morning. All right, what's going on with Libra? All right, I see some kind of reconciliation. Three of Cups, Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's some kind of reconciliation. You guys could be getting involved with somebody intimately. Somebody from the past or somebody that you've known for a little bit of time. They could be not really a past person. Could be somebody more newer, or you have history with them, but not so long. Okay. But with cycle in reverse, it tells me, yeah, this is somebody you've been kind of dealing with, but inconsistently. Hey, FK. Let's see. Okay, March could be significant. All right. And the tent, a temporary situation. So maybe you guys have been in separation. It's been temporary. Or they're in something temporary that they're needing to get out of. So let's see. Why the Three of Cups? Okay, Five of Cups reverse, the Fool in reverse, the Judgment reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. I think you're in your head right now about what you should do. If you should let go of this person, this situation. Some of you are having doubts about a reconciliation or wondering, are they ever going to come back? Are they going to make things right this time? Are we going to keep going through this cycle? Because it looks like somebody that's inconsistent, that keeps showing up in your energy. Okay. I thought so too, Heather. Okay. Queen of Cups reverse, Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups reverse, and the Hanged Man, Nine of Swords. Some of you, there could be a third party situation, and that's the problem, is that they're still having to let go of a past person, and that they're still like in and out with a past person, or it's just not the right timing because of a past person interfering. Because I am getting here with the Queen of Swords, that's you, and then the Queen of Cups reverse. Somebody could be manipulating them or trying to bring them back to them, but they don't have that love for that person anymore. Okay. Some of you, they don't really have that love or that connection anymore, but they keep getting sucked back in by this person. What's going on in March? Some of you, March could be significant. Like that's when a decision's going to be made. Okay. Yeah, some of you, there's going to be some kind of, opportunity to rebuild this connection by March. So if it doesn't happen this week, okay, if it doesn't happen this week or it feels there's delays, maybe not right timing, I feel like it's in the works. Okay. For a lot of you, March is significant. With number 3 here, March is the 3rd month. So March could definitely be significant for you and this person. What can you expect right now with the situation? The Sun. Okay, so there's going to be enlightenment. Yep, Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Going to be slow moving. It's going to be slow moving. And I think the problem is somebody needs to be fully single or fully out of something else for you guys to come back. Yeah, I see divine timing. I see a reconciliation, you guys giving to each other. But somebody has to be fully single and not in another relationship or not loosely involved with someone else. So it's in the works. I see divine timing. Some of you, depending on where you're at in the situation, it might not happen until March. Okay. Or March will be more of a month where you see progress, you see success, which that's only a couple weeks away. So it's still doable. I got this on Photograph by the Verge Pipe. If there's a crease in my face over time, there's plenty more where that came from. So maybe someone's looking at a photo or has pictures or something like that. Nobody knew the Marias. Baby, I promise there's nobody new. I'm being honest. There's no one like you. Gorgeous, Taylor Swift. Whiskey on Ice, Sunset and Vine. You've ruined my life by not being mine. So, could be a Sagittarius. Let's see. As I say that, luck is on your side. Sagittarius. You are good enough. Okay, full moon in Virgo. So maybe you guys were doubting yourself because of a third party or comparing yourself to this other person. Why was I not chosen? Why wasn't I good enough? And I don't think it's about not being good enough. I think there was just something going on in that connection that needed to end. Okay. Yeah, Libra in the 6th house. If anything, you're more than enough. All right. That's you. You've been given enough to the situation. And I feel with 4th house here, it's time for this person to show up for you and show this tangible, stable relationship. Show you that they are worthy of your time and energy. Because I think you've been showing up for this person too much. And you're needing to take a step back and let them show up for you. Okay. You guys could be dealing with Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo. Okay. Pisces, Aries, Scorpio. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. Hey, FG, 4501. All right, what's going on with Scorpio? I just saw the sun. Hey, Summer Breeze. 9 of Cups. This looks like a good week for you. Some of you don't see this coming. And it's like after letting go or kind of feeling like giving up, okay, or something. Because then I got the Magician. So I think it's an energy of like you're not really expecting anything. You're kind of just there. And that's when this is going to show up for you. This happiness. Something you're manifesting is showing up. Okay, awakening in reverse and transformation in reverse. Okay. Some of you feel like you're just kind of stuck, like you're lost because you're trying to let go of the past. You're trying not to suffer anymore or feel at a loss. I think once you fully surrender and let go, that's when all this is going to come in. Yeah, you'll receive some kind of box of happiness here. So something is coming in that's very happy for you, but you're needing to get out of the self-limited belief. Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It feels like you're stuck in this energy of, I don't really expect anything to happen, or I feel kind of just trapped or something like that, which is weird because in the Sag reading, you guys could have Sag in your chart. I got that the other day for Sagittarius where they felt trapped, felt stuck, actually locked in a box, okay, or trapped in a box. So some of you just feel contained. Okay, you feel contained or you feel stuck, but I do see things manifesting for you. So we got wealth. So your money could be getting significant. Hey, Shamika. So I see happiness coming in, but you're needing to let go. Okay. Why the 9 of Cups and the Hanged Man reversed? 5 of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Page of Wands. King of Cups reversed. Because you're needing to listen to your intuition. You're needing to be in this energy of being accepting, of being open to things coming in. Because I feel like you've been in this energy. Some of you could be a masculine. If not, you're in this masculine approach of just not really having expectation or not seeing things getting better. Okay. Yeah, because you just feel like you're in this stuck energy of like nothing's moving forward, feeling just a lack of improvement. Okay. But I think it's your mindset. You're needing to change the way you see things. It could just be where you're at. There's a lack of transformation. Maybe it's a job or something you just don't see taken off the ground. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Because you're just sitting in this energy of being stuck. 2 of Wands reverse, 9 of Swords. And I think the more that you're in this energy of not seeing things changing, not seeing things improving, the more that you feel stuck, you feel like nothing is growing. Okay. But with the Death in reverse, I think you're needing to remove yourself from a situation where you feel stuck like this. Because you are going to receive some kind of gift with the Sun here. Some kind of message. Yeah, the Magician, Judgment reverse, Fool in reverse, Queen of Swords reverse. The Devil and the Star. Basically, I think you're going to be receiving some kind of, news from somebody, or somebody's giving you some kind of advice. And I think it's up to you whether or not you want to believe it or see it. All right. It's kind of what I'm seeing. And that's what I feel. I think you need to get out of this negative mindset. You have the ability to have whatever you want, but when you're in this negative mindset of feeling self-limited, or you feel like you don't deserve it or something like that, then, you're going to be stuck. So it looks like this week you have an opportunity of having your dreams come true, but it's the way that you maneuver, the way that you operate this opportunity. So let's see. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Terry. Hey, K Lucky. Hey, Phoenix. No, we're on Scorpio. I was just saying you guys could have Sagittarius in your chart because it was kind of a similar reading that I said for Sag. So it's kind of what I'm seeing here. So you guys could have Sag in your chart. If not, that was kind of a similar reading that I did for Sag, where they felt limited, they felt stuck. Could have been a circumstance. All right. The cardigan's hanging around. So I got the Hanged Man twice here in your reading. The filters I use give me an excuse. I take away what's real. So maybe you're faking a situation, acting like you're happier when you're not. Maybe it's time you step out of that environment, step out of that situation. Because it feels to me like you have so much more to be happy for, but you're stuck in this energy of just not seeing anything getting better. Okay. And I think it's where you're at. I think it's the environment where you're at. When you're in this kind of energy around these kind of people, you're going to feel limited. You're going to feel stuck. Okay. I don't know who you wait. I don't know you at all, Lizzie McApine. Feels like we've been through war together. Feels like you've been right here forever. And that's the thing that matters most of all. So your advice, you are good enough. Okay. Nothing is set in stone. This could definitely be a job situation where you just were testing yourself or feeling, yeah, you weren't good enough. Okay. Like in a money situation, a work situation. But it's telling me like you can stay in this negative mindset or you can get out of it and see what else there is to attain. Okay. With 7th house. Yeah. So I think it's fair. I think you're in this energy of getting what's yours. You can, but it's an energy of stepping out of that negative environment, negative place. Some of you are like in a negative work environment where you really doubt your beliefs. You doubt who you are as a person or a coworker or whatever. And it's because of what you're being fed or who you're around. I feel like this week you guys can get out. Okay. You don't have to be stuck. You don't have to be hanging around pretending everything's fine when it's not. Okay. But I feel like that's it. I feel like you're pretending. I think you don't want to see like how much something is holding you back. So just take the reading how it resonates. I don't mean for it to be negative. I thought it was a positive reading. So Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. It looks like you are stuck and you're needing to get into some kind of transformation. You're needing to remove the situation here. All right, Sag. 51-59. All right. You're welcome. All right, Sagittarius. Ooh, my deck had an attitude. Hey, JM. 5 of Swords in reverse. Ace of Wands. I did see the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. You guys could be having somebody trying to apologize to you, wanting to have a fresh start. Somebody that doesn't want to be toxic anymore. Letting go of toxic patterns. Letting go of some kind of belief. Wow. Okay. So there's somebody in your energy, Sag, wanting to, apologize to you, wanting to get on a better foot, maybe realizing they were toxic. Okay. Scissors. Yeah, somebody disappointed you. There's going to be a victory here. Teardrops and torch. Wow. Okay. I feel there's somebody in your energy that has lost you. Okay. Either you did cut them off, you did end things. And they feel like you guys could have success. But because of their behavior, the things that they were doing, they're having a lot of regret. Okay. There's somebody, that wants prosperity with you. So let's see. It looks like somebody's wanting to fight for you. Somebody feels like they've lost you. They've disappointed you. Why the 5 of Swords reversed? Yeah, the Hermit reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Okay, the 7 of Cups and the Empress. Somebody sees your worth. Somebody sees your worth and they realize, wow, I really kept you as an option, or I really made you feel not worthy. Yeah, there's somebody in your energy here. They are observing something in a different way. They are wanting to get a different grasp of reality. They're seeing the loss, or they see what you guys could have, but feeling like they are losing you. Yeah, someone's behavior was disconnecting from their emotions, kind of keeping you stuck, not really doing anything. Somebody's having a realization of their behavior and how they got the two of you where you guys are because of what they've done. This could be a Pisces, a Virgo, an Aries. This is somebody that realizes, wow, I really costed this connection because of my toxic ways, toxic behavior. I was somebody that wasn't really showing up for you or showing consideration. And you could have cut this person out for some of you. Yeah, Temperance. Ten of Swords. Some of you had to end things because of your emotional well-being. Yeah, Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Even though you care about this person, you love them deeply, or there was a lot of love here, you just felt like, you know what, at the end, this was costing me more, or this was really painful. I think, you know, maybe you had to end things, even though you wanted things to transpire. You wanted maybe a relationship, feeling like you weren't going to get that, or feeling like you just had to, you know, maybe end things before it got to this point. So let's see. What are their intentions with Sag? They're having a realization that that you are upset with them. They understand why. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to heal things. Okay. And they realize why you're upset with them, why they did disappoint you. You know, they didn't make you feel appreciated. And they kind of drained you or drained your energy. And I think here with the Seven of Cups, the Hermit reverse, if they chose other people or had other options, they feel bad that they put you in that kind of predicament because you are this Empress. Okay. So somebody's having a realization of their behavior, emotional, physical, whatever, realizing how they were treating you was not fair, leading you on, giving you false expectation, maybe false hope. Okay. Oh, hey, outdate. So we got the song Hit 'Em Up, Tupac. They could be hitting you up. They could be messaging you. First off, F your B and the click you claim. Okay. Rose-colored lenses, Miley Cyrus. We could stay like this forever, lost in wonderlands, with our heads above the clouds, falling stupid like we're kids. Maybe you guys were wearing rose-colored glasses. Maybe you didn't want to see the situation for what it was. Wanted to believe that there was more there. You're very close to achieving your goal. A new start is coming. Wow, there could be a new start with this person. Okay. There could be a new start with this person. Jupiter and Aries. Yeah. Some of you, there is like you guys can move forward here. Ace of Wands. You guys can accelerate, but I think there needs to be a conversation, some kind of apology. Okay. Yeah, Sagittarius. I feel like you guys could have a new beginning. You know, things are going to accelerate. Things are going to move forward, but there is this conversation that needs to happen. If you've been manifesting this person, I feel like you're close to getting them. They're coming back to you. But yeah, I think you guys need to have some kind of conversation because somebody feels disappointed. And I think you're the one that feels disappointed. A lot of you, this could be a spiritual connection because I do see spiritual enlightenment here. So you guys there's some kind of rebirth, reconnection I'm feeling in the situation, but this person had to go through some kind of lesson or learn something here. So Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Sag, Aries, okay, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. 5805. All right, what's going on with Cappy? Some of you guys don't feel appreciated, or you feel like your hard work goes unnoticed. I saw the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Or feeling just kind of down on yourself. The Devil. Okay. Well, you guys could be negative talking to yourself. Just not feeling in the best environment right now. Best place. Okay. There's some kind of conversation you're wanting to have with someone, but feeling rather guarded or feeling like you don't want to be vulnerable. You could feel like there was some kind of toxicity or it was becoming toxic. Maybe you guys closed off talking to someone because of toxicity. Could have been a codependency situation. Wow, the Tower. Okay, the Tower. Solid foundation and broken bridge. Okay, so what I feel like here is maybe somebody wants to rebuild with you. Somebody wants to get back together with you, but there was some kind of unsuccessful outcome. Okay. Wow, there could be a change here. I see maybe a new beginning with you and somebody with the key. You guys could be starting over. But for some of you, you guys could have pulled the plug on this connection because it was toxic or not healthy. So, wow, I see a conversation, Ace of Swords. Why the Devil? which that's your major arcana. 8 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Cups reverse, 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands reverse. Maybe you felt like this connection was becoming too burdensome. Maybe you guys felt like you had to let go of love for a while to find yourself. Maybe you felt like even though you had a strong connection with this person, 2 of Cups, you felt like you couldn't tend to love at the moment, or you couldn't give fully to a connection. So you kind of had to pull the plug on it. Maybe you felt they were kind of taking up a lot of your energy or expected a lot from you. Because it looks like you want to talk to this person. There's a lot of unresolved things. Okay, King of Pentacles, 9 of Swords reverse, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups reverse. But kind of just waiting it out. Yeah, sitting back kind of thinking, well, is this really somebody I feel a connection to? You know, should I reach out to them? Did I really ruin something that could have been good? Because for some of you, I feel like you guys pulled the plug. You guys ended the connection. You emotionally disconnected from them because either you couldn't tend to what they were offering, or you just felt it was becoming heavy. Okay. But I think you're sitting back looking at the situation like, man, we could have had so much, you know, together. We could have built something. This could have been long lasting, but I disconnected from them. Okay. I think this person wants to repair some kind of bridge with you. Hey, Jeanette. If you want to get a reading, my information's in my description for my website, my Cash App, my PayPal. 7 of Cups reverse, Page of Swords, Empress reverse, and the Hierophant. Okay, I feel like you guys can renew this. I don't think it's over. Even though it feels like a broken bridge, like something is done, or it feels that way, I think there is an opportunity to get back together. You guys, there is a transformation here. Okay. You guys could be reaching out to them reaching out to you. I see communication during an ending or after some kind of ending, and it is getting things accelerated back together. What is this person's intentions with Cappy? So this looks good. I feel like it's not broken. It's not over. Okay. This person's going back and forth if they should contact you, because if there is no communication, they're wondering, well, should I say something? Maybe they're overthinking a conversation they had with you. Yeah, because it looks like the devil again. You both could be mirroring each other. You both, with the devil showing up twice, that's an energy with their intentions of them wanting to talk to you, but not wanting to come on too strong, not wanting to come off possessive, or, you know, I think you guys are mirroring each other. With your energy being the devil, the 2 of Cups, and then the devil again. I think you both want to be in each other's lives. You both want to reach out, but not knowing who should reach out. Okay. And I think this person doesn't want anything to be toxic. So, song I got is Gods and Monsters. Okay. Lana Del Rey. Life imitates art. And first you get close, then you get worried. First, Cold War kids. So however that resonates. So maybe somebody got worried. Maybe I'm also getting from this, somebody let fear and anxiety take over the connection. So it's like what they manifested on accident. So maybe somebody that was you or them was worried about this connection ending, worried about a tower moment, possibly. I know in my circumstance, that kind of happened to me when I was dealing with a Capricorn. I was worried about, oh my God, they're going to ghost me. Oh my God, they're going to stop speaking to me. And then that actually happened. So maybe somebody negatively accidentally manifested something to happen. Maybe somebody let fear, anxiety, and worry overcome the relationship, and then it actually became what they didn't want it to become. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. A new start is coming. I think you guys have a chance to talk about a personal issue, some kind of relationship. You guys can have a new beginning here with this new moon and then the full moon. So I think some kind of cycle needs to close out, and then you guys can begin again. Okay. I'm getting that Michael Finnegan song. Michael, maybe somebody likes campfires or likes to sit by a, maybe somebody likes to sit outside by a fire. I don't know, campfire. I'm getting that Michael Finnegan song where it's like repeat again or begin again, or I don't know. Anyways, Cardinal. So there is a new start initiating for you guys about a partnership. Okay. Needing to discuss maybe your guys' flaws, something that you guys need to be open and agree on. It could have been where you guys, maybe the worst came of a situation because of fear. Yeah. I feel like there was some kind of fear accelerated things to actually be what they didn't want it to be. And that's how you guys ended up in some separation because of fear, because of worry. Okay. But I do see a new beginning starting for you guys. I do see things with Cardinal here accelerating. Hey, Angel Eyes. I forget if I said hey or not. I do too. I love campfires. I just can't sit too close to them because they make me sweat really bad. But man, with this weather, I would like to have a campfire. You guys could be dealing with Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Taurus, Libra. I'm getting Libra strongly. Taurus. Could be another Capricorn. But that's weird how the devil came out twice. All right, Aquarius 10531. Happy birthday, Aquarius. Oh, you're welcome, Chelsea. You're welcome, Heather. I really appreciate that. Okay. Well, we got all these cards that popped out. 2 of Cups on the bottom. So the 2 of Cups, the Moon, 4 of Cups reversed. Judgment. I'm seeing a reconciliation. 9 of Cups. Damn. You guys could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm seeing some kind of renewal here. Okay, an injustice situation. So maybe a separation. Wow, you guys are thinking about each other, having dreams about each other. Could be looking each other up online. Could be a soulmate, 2 of Cups. This looks like a telepathic connection with the Moon and the 9 of Cups. So, yep, I'm seeing a reconciliation this week. Could be a water sign or a Libra. Okay, your money looks good. Okay, wow. You guys could have some kind of opportunity with a woman here because I'm seeing an older woman helping you on a money path. Could be getting some kind of, some kind of advance in some way, or somebody's giving you an opportunity. I do have reconciliation with the pineapple. So, yeah, I'm definitely seeing a reconciliation. But when it comes to a money situation, I see somebody older helping you, either giving you advice or giving you some kind of opportunity. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, what's going on with this reconciliation for Aquarius? Somebody's lowering their guard. Somebody's letting you back in. 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups reverse, and the Hanged Man definitely could be a Pisces. Okay, somebody's not letting fear take over anymore. So I think if somebody was worried about contacting you, reaching out, I do see a conversation happening here. Okay, somebody's finally taking initiative, facing their feelings. Yep, Magician, the Star in reverse, and the Judgment. Yep, Knight of Wands. So when it comes to reconciliation, could be a water sign, Gemini, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces. I'm seeing somebody wanting to reconnect with you. Somebody that let fear get in the way of their decision making. Okay. But I see here this person, if they did you wrong, there was some kind of injustice. I see them wanting to make up for whatever's happened, wanting to get on the same page. What's going on with this money situation? Justice in reverse, Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords reverse, and the 9 of Wands. Okay. Well, some of you could have realized maybe a woman was doing you crappy. For some of you, you guys could have been screwed over by an older woman, and you're getting some kind of justice that you deserve when it comes to a job. Some of you guys could have been fired, or let go of very unfair by somebody, because it looks like somebody's helping you. Yeah. It looks like there's somebody helping you because you were done wrong. You were in some kind of situation where you got screwed over. Okay, in a money situation. So I feel like at a job, there could be a woman actually helping you. The woman could be helping you because I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So there was some kind of toxic or not healthy person in your work environment that could have set you up or got you fired or got you in trouble or something. I feel like you're going to be done better, or there's a better opportunity coming your way after that. Okay, so I do feel like an older woman is helping you because of being screwed over by some kind of person at a work situation. So this week, I do feel like you're getting the justice you deserve in a money financial situation. Also, I see a reconciliation too. So the song that we got like him, Lola Young and Tyler the Creator. How could I ever miss something that I've never had? So maybe you feel like you and this person never really had anything official. Okay. Oh, wrong deck. All right. Let's see. What's your advice? Meditate and contemplate. Have faith in your dreams. Balance spirituality and practicality. Could be a Pisces you're dealing with. But it's telling you to really think about your dreams. You are getting signs, clues from your dreams at this time about moving forward, about your future. So needing to ask yourself, what it is do I want in a relationship? Okay. Yeah. Relationship, partnership. You are being guided, I feel, with dreams. You are being guided in a relationship or about a connection, whether or not you want to reconnect is what I'm seeing here. You definitely could be dealing with a Pisces for some of you. I have strong Pisces. I have Capricorn. I got Cancer, Scorpio, Libra. Okay. Cancer, Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. But yeah, I do see you guys getting some kind of justice for something that was not fair that happened at a work situation. And then I do see a reconciliation. Hey, Trin. We're going to go ahead and do Pisces. 1 second. 11106. 111. Okay. All right. Well, we got for Pisces. Let me finish some coffee. Okay. I saw the 9 of Swords. You guys could be worried about something. Yep, the Devil, the 6 of Swords reversed. This Devil keeps showing up in these readings. Okay, the heart chakra, the Magician. You could be worried about somebody moving on from you. Worried that somebody's disconnecting, they're moving on from you. Yeah, somebody that there's no movement. Nothing is, progressing. Nothing's moving forward. Somebody's watching you. Spying, watching. Okay. This looks like somebody is still emotionally connected to you. Could be a Capricorn here. Could be a Gemini. Somebody's worried that either you are moving on or something is not, transpiring. The Mice. So there could be a situation with friends or family at this time. And career. Okay. Some of you could feel like friends or family get in the way of your career. They cause problems. Feeling like they're not really for you or on your side for some of you. But you are going to receive a gift. Okay. That came out for Scorpio. So let's see. So I feel like somebody's heavily watching you this week. Worried about you moving on. Why the Devil and the 6 of Swords reversed? Ace of Swords, King of Wands, Page of Wands reversed, Justice reversed. Yeah, it could be a Libra, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. This person's wanting things to be, renewed, wanting to have a new beginning with you. This person's worried that you are either losing interest or fully disconnecting from them, from the situation. So I feel there's somebody that you're not with. Could be a separation. This person is thinking heavily about reaching out to you, about coming towards you, but also kind of blocking themselves. They could be watching you and not doing anything about it. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Wanting to take initiative, but then holding themselves back. Yeah. Afraid of what if you don't want them back, or afraid of, what if this doesn't work out the way they want? Yeah, this person is worried about self-sabotaging. Okay, this reconciliation. They want to come back, 3 of Pentacles, but then they hold themselves back. Okay, so it looks like somebody wanting to come back into your life, somebody you are disconnected from. They have strong desire, passion for you, but worried about if they come back and reconcile, that things are just going to blow back up again. So what's going on with friends or family with a career? Okay, you guys could be figuring out, maybe with a full moon here or something about the moon, you're getting some kind of realization that somebody's been holding you back in a financial situation, or somebody's been, there's some power struggle with somebody because of money. Okay, whatever that is. So maybe you're having a personal issue with somebody because of their money or something like this. Because I do see the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Cups. There's a lot of unresolved issues about money. Okay. You guys could be even maybe feeling like somebody is, maybe that's why there's a breakup with you and this person, because of money. Okay. There's something going on where like somebody's having a power struggle when it comes to money, when it comes to a job. That could be getting in the way of you and this person reconciling, if it is that person. Let me see. Is this career situation for Pisces or somebody else? Okay, somebody else. Yeah, I feel like why you and somebody are having an issue is because of a money situation, or what's holding them back from fully reconciling. They could be struggling financially or feeling like they don't have enough to offer you because they're not, in a good position or a good place. It could be their ego where they feel kind of embarrassed that they're not in the best position to have you in their life. So maybe that's what's going on as well. Hey, Westy, what song we got for Pisces? All right, we got Hey There, Sammy Davis Jr. Hey there, you with stars in your eyes. That's funny, I just saw the star. So maybe they see happiness in you, or they like who they are when they're around you. I got the song Eventually by Tame Impala. If only there could be another way to do this. It feels like murder to put your heart through this. So somebody realizes they put you through a lot. And maybe not knowing, like, if you guys can work things out, if you guys can reconcile. Step out of your comfort zone. Emotions are running high. Okay, expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. That's happening, I think, on the 17th. So tomorrow. Yeah, Earth. I see a lot of transformation happening in regards to your money. Now is a good week to manifest your money. Okay. Maybe there's something with a job, a career. Now is a good time to step out of a comfort zone and to actually manifest something emotionally here for your life. Yeah, Chiron. So there's a massive transformation happening. I think there's something you've been learning, or maybe you guys learned from the situation or otherwise in your life, but now is definitely a good time. Okay. Now is a good time to manifest what you want, stepping out of your comfort zone. Some of you needing to have your feelings out of it, needing to be more in a practical mindset instead of emotional when it comes to whatever this is. Okay. But now is a good time to manifest your money if that's a side message for you. So, or if there's something that you're looking forward to happening, now is a good time to manifest it into existence. So, but yeah, some of you guys could be even focused on career as well, or this relationship could have gotten in the way of career possibilities if you've been focusing or dwelling on a relationship. So, signs that we have Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead, get off of here. If you guys either sent me your members reading for last week, so not this week, but last week's member reading, if I haven't give it to you yet, I will be sending it by today, by later tonight. So if you booked personal readings, if you need your member reading from last week, that is in the works of being done. I just felt so drained yesterday that I just needed a day off, to the point where I didn't even eat anything either. Like, I didn't eat. I just wanted to rest. Like, that's how exhausted and like run down my body was I just needed just a day to just recharge, not be on social media. I was barely even posting. I was barely talking to anyone. I just needed a day off. Okay. So that's kind of why everything's kind of taken a while to get sent, but I will get everything done eventually. Just give me a little bit, because I do have to work tonight as well. So I will try to send it this, morning, this afternoon, and then I'll try to also send it tonight if you guys don't get it. But if you do end up booking a reading, if you already did today, it might not be till tomorrow till I can give it to you. So I will just keep you guys updated. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good day, everyone. And I will try to be live again on Wednesday. So Wednesday I'll be live. And then I got to look at my schedule for the week. I'm pretty sure I'm off Wednesday. Yeah, so Wednesday, and then I got the whole weekend off. So the whole weekend, I'm going to try to catch up with everything I didn't get done, try to get out more members readings and all of that. So just bear with me, guys, but I will get sent everything eventually. So, all right. See you guys later. Have a good day. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.